7 years ago, she was an 11-year-old, a shy 11-year-old student at our Jackson Middle School program here over by the airport. And since then, she's grown into the talented and amazing young woman that you see before you. Now, most of the time when I bring a student or I have a student speaker with me, I tell the audience, oh, they're going to be very nervous and just kind of bear with her. Well, that's not her. About a month and a half ago, she actually was in Washington, D.C., speaking on a bipartisan congressional panel to help fight and save 21st century funding. And I will tell you, that room was way more contentious than what was going on. And thanks to her efforts, for this year at least, we've got it, right? So I told her, and I promise you guys will be nothing hard at all. So with that, let me welcome Miss Ashley Castillo.
Good afternoon. Thank you for allowing me to speak today and represent the thousands of students and families after-school programs help every day. I would like to start by sharing a little bit about myself and tell you how much these programs have helped me and my family. Like many kids across our country, growing up during these times have been very hard. For as long as I can remember, my family always struggled to simply just get by. Both of my parents are deaf, and as of recently, my mom has had problems with her vision. It has always been difficult for them to hold steady jobs and provide for me, my brother, and my sister. For years, we struggled to find and afford a place we could call home. Some of the places we were forced to live in were so bad that no kid should ever have to experience that. These struggles caused many fights and issues with my parents, and they eventually got a divorce when I was younger. I don't think people realize how these kinds of issues affect kids. In my case, I became very shy and distant in elementary school. I kept most of my feelings inside and did not participate in many activities. I did not feel safe in my neighborhood I lived in, and my parents could never afford to put me in an after-school or summer programs. I was a kid with no real home, no real confidence, no real sense of self, and no real direction or belief in my life. Yet, despite all that, I actually consider myself pretty lucky. When I was in the 6th grade, I joined City of Orlando's After-School All-Stars program. This was a free after-school and summer program offered at my middle school here in Orlando. I was not sure what to expect when I joined, but the program has given me more than I could have ever dreamed of. At a point in my life when I needed it the most, the program was there for me every single day. All-Stars provided tutoring that helped me excel academically and enrichment programs where I immersed in robotics, coding, and even performing arts. They gave me a chance to play on different sports teams for the first time. The program took care of most of my basic needs. They fed me every day during the time where I wasn't sure there was food at home. They made sure I had clothes and school supplies without me even have to ask or feel embarrassed about it. When I finished middle school, I was surprised to find out that my relationship with the city and after-school All-Stars was not over. During my freshman and sophomore years of high school, I was allowed to volunteer at the middle school program and also took part in their high school tutoring program. I volunteered over 1,200 hours during that time. Then, as a junior, I was selected in the city's workforce training program called Opportunity Jobs Academy. The program provided me actual on-the-job training experience and a chance to work with mentors from the local business community. At that point, I assumed I had gotten everything I could from the city and after-school All-Stars. Then last summer, they surprised me by offering me a job to work at the program site I had grown up at. I jumped at the chance to give back to a program and a community that has given me so much. Today, I get to help and mentor kids who are going through the same issues I have experienced. I talk to them about the fact that it's okay to ask for help, to not be ashamed of who they are or the problems that their family may be going through. I now get to be one of the staff that once surrounded me with so much kindness and caring. I stand before you today a success of the City of Orlando and its programs. Last month, I proudly graduated high school. This summer, I will do something I never thought was possible. I will enroll in college, pursue a career in nursing, and 4 years from now, become the first person in my family to graduate with a degree. Sometimes I think about myself as the 11-year-old girl that walked into an All-Stars program so many years ago. And what would have happened to me had I not found this amazing second family? Like most kids, I did not warrant any special attention, whether good or bad. I was not the future rocket scientist with the perfect SAT score, or the best athlete in school, or the drama star, or even the kid that got in trouble every day. I'm just a regular Florida kid, a kid that could have easily gotten lost in the shuffle of life, a kid that needed help to find her voice, find her confidence, find her passion in life, and in my case, find a home. These programs helped me to find all of these and gave me so much more. I am proof that they work, I am proof that they matter, and I am proof that they are needed now more than ever. Thank you.